of that season. Now, fish traders in Migori County have gotten a reprieve following the revamping of the Opapo Fish Plant in Rongo Sub County. The program, which is being done in collaboration between the Kenyan government and private sector, seeks to eradicate vices such as transactional sex in fish trade by empowering traders through capacity building, value addition, and access to market for their produce. For decades, fishing has remained the main economic activity for residents of lakeshore counties like Migori, with women forming a larger percentage of those involved in fish trade. Socioeconomic factors such as poverty, cultural practices, and competition among women who are involved in fish trade has exposed them to risks such as sexual exploitation. Fishermen seem to be taking advantage of the stiff competition between the women to demand for sexual favors in exchange for fish, a vice commonly known as sex for fish, which has been termed as the biggest contributor to the high HIV and AIDS prevalence along the lake region, where it is double the national average. The narrative is, however, changing following the revamping of the Opapo Fish Plant in Opapo Ward, Rongo Sub County in Migori County. The program, which is being facilitated by the national government in collaboration with Rio Fish Company, seeks to eradicate transactional sex in fish trade.
For the women, we found out that their male counterparts take advantage and ask for sexual favors in return for allocation of fish. So we are now empowering the women to be able to farm their own fish and sell it without depending on their male counterparts. So it's called the sex for fish vice, which we are trying to fight as well.
Dr. Francis Owino, the Permanent Secretary in Fisheries, Aquaculture and Blue Economy, also says that the program will entail cutting down the cost of production for traders by providing fish fingerlings and feeds.
Partnering with the county government, the program will ensure that fingerlings are available. And as we speak today, we have brought in 15,000 fingerlings for this pond. Secondly, we have a challenge of fish feed. This program brings in an intervention.
In fish farming, 80% of the cost is cost of feeds, which is very expensive for the farmer. And so a lot of farmers start and they stop on the way because they can't afford. I mean, one of the ways to boost this is if we can get a revolving fund where we can give the farmer the fish feeds on credit.
The plant, which is located 8 kilometers from Rongo town, has been in operation for the last 6 months and now has a restaurant located within the premises. The restaurant's proprietor, Bob Okello, however, says that the COVID-19 restrictions have had a great impact on their business.
And when we go to collect fish, you cannot travel at night. And so if we don't get support to be able to move and collect the fish, then people will not be able to find fish here to buy, to go and use in events or use in funerals or, spend wherever.
When the fisherman or the fish farmer is ready with their fish, they don't know, they start thinking of which market can I take this fish. So we are now telling them that we have market ready for them and they can bring all their fish here. We will handle it properly, store it and then distribute it through our market system, which are basically benchmarking on the franchises that we have.
The revamping of the fish plant is part of the government's agenda of operationalizing fish plants established under the year 2009-2013 economic stimulus program in 4 counties in the country. Reporting for Channel One News, I'm Safin Aching Ouma.